things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
That is a live look this morning looking up towards Beaver Creek, and it is going to be a beautiful day. Today is Thursday, February 27th. I'm Michelle Seymour. I'll be your host here in the studio today. I'm so excited as we move towards the weekend. I'm really excited because it's a leap year. For some reason, I'm just excited to have that extra day of ski season because there's so much fun things going on. Now, if you have not been up to one of our mountains yet, Vail, Beaver Creek, or maybe you just have an epic pass and you always go to the same place. Well, Vail Resorts is actually having their 96-hour sale right now, and you can get the best prices of the season. Now, really cool about this, it's really not at any one of our resorts. So if you always go to Beaver Creek, you can go get some deals and stay over at Crested Butte or maybe out in California. Or, you know, maybe you're from the East Coast and you want to come out and check out the Burton Open this weekend. Well, they have deals starting at as low as $149 a night to stay in Vail. And they have so many fun events from the Burton Open to Spring Back to Vail to Pink Vail. The way to go is definitely to spend the night. And again, like I was saying, you know, if you're a Colorado person, you can go take advantage of this spring 96-hour sale and go stay in California or go stay on the East Coast and check out some of the resorts even in Whistler and Blackcomb. Because with stuff like the Burton US Open going on, now if you're not familiar with it, this is going on through Saturday. It is the most prestigious snowboard title for slopestyle and halfpipe. So it brings the best competitors from all over the world. And not only does it have the snowboarding events, but there are so many other free events attached with it. They have the free Burton concert series. They have Riglet Park for the little kids to get them out there on the snow. Now, Ashley, she's out in Beaver Creek today, but I know she's been following all of these snowboarding events pretty closely. So Ashley, how is everything looking over there? How has it been at the Burton US Open? Have you been having fun?
I've definitely been having fun. Thank you so much, Michelle. You know, it's the 38th annual Burton US Open. It's the longest running snowboard event in the world. And the fact that it's happening right in our backyard is so incredibly exciting. I mean, most of the time you don't ever get access to athletes like this. I mean, we're talking Olympians, we're talking the best snowboarders on the planet, and they're all right here, and it's completely free to go and to spectate. And like Michelle was saying, there's a lot of other things that go on around the event, including, you know, free live music. But yesterday we had the slope style semifinals, so really exciting, and it narrowed down a field from 16 women to 6 and from 32 men to 10 men. So for the ladies, Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, she is the defending champion from last year. She ended up qualifying first again for yesterday, so looking really, really good. And then kind of a big surprise for the guys, a rookie, Dusty Henriksen. He's only 17 years old, and he ended up qualifying first in the first run, and then he held on to that lead through the second run. That is impressive because that field of guys is amazing. I mean, we're talking Red Gerard, who just won the Dew Tour a couple weeks ago. We're talking Darcy Sharp, who just won the X Games. So really exciting to watch. Now today we'll have the halfpipe semifinals, and some people that you want to put on your list to watch are some of our very own locals like Zoe Kalapos or Jake Pates. Jake is from Eagle. We're practically neighbors. The guy is amazing. He won the Dew Tour a couple years ago. Definitely a great one to keep your eye on. So they're going to be battling it out for a spot in the finals on Saturday, and that all kicks off today at 10 a.m. for the women's halfpipe and then at 12:30 for the men's halfpipe. And then also, if you want to be a part of this, you know, and get out there and watch these athletes and maybe, you know, take a few runs and kind of feel like you're part of the whole thing, there's going to be a chill ride taking place at 11:30. You just meet at the Burton pop-up store. Then we have more live music headed your way. We also have 2 hours of Good Morning Vail headed your way this morning, and we have so much to tell you about. But first, we're going to take a quick break and then have a first look at your local weather.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
There's long been a problem in the treatment of addiction. People go into treatment, they come out. They relapse and go back in, they come out again. It's a revolving door. At All Points North Lodge, we're changing that. With a focus on the root causes of substance abuse, not just the symptoms, plus ongoing life coaching that meets you where you are at any point in life. Let's make sure relapse is a thing of the past. All Points North Lodge, we believe in you.
You probably won't launch hurricane-force projectiles at your truck bed.
Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me! I got it! Hey! I'm super bad.
But it's nice to know you can.
Hey!
Introducing Carbon Pro. If it can handle a hurricane, it can handle you. Only on the GMC Sierra.
And I'm super bad.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Well, I'm definitely enjoying having temperatures creep up a little bit warmer over the last couple of days. And today we're going to start off with some clouds in the area. Temperature is fairly mild, starting off right around 23 degrees. But as we move throughout the afternoon, we're going to see those clouds part a little bit. We're going to see a little bit more sunshine coming into the forecast as we move throughout the day, reaching a high of about 29 by this afternoon. Very slight chance you could see a small snow squall come through, but overall should be a really nice, really comfortable day out there today, whether you want to go watch some of the Burton US Open or even if you just want to get out onto the hill. Now those days are now lasting a little bit longer. That sun not setting until right around 5:55 and only about one more week actually before we have daylight savings times and we'll have those really nice long afternoons. Tonight that overnight low dropping down to around 13. Again, only a very slight chance of a snow shower overnight tonight, about 10%. It should be pretty clear. It should be a nice night to enjoy yourself outside après in one of the villages. Mid-mountain, we are looking at temperatures of 24 for Vail and Beaver Creek, 20 over in Breckenridge, and 23 over in Keystone, with that mix of sun and clouds throughout Summit County and Eagle County today. Now, looking at the forecast, Friday, Saturday are going to be great days for spectating or getting out on the hill. Temperatures climbing up into the 40s for Saturday, with that snow coming back into the forecast by Sunday. But let's check in with Ashley. She's out on the hill. Let's get those resort conditions for Vail and Beaver Creek.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
You're right, Michelle. A little bit of that cloud cover to start off the day as I'm making my way up to the mid-mountain here at Beaver Creek. But beautiful start to our morning and 21 degrees right at the base of Beaver Creek as I boarded on the gondola. Now, if you're heading over to Vail today, 100% open for both Vail and Beaver Creek, but Vail right now has a 76-inch base, and current for the season to date when it comes to snowfall, 256 inches. So you figure, you have that 256 inches and then that 76-inch base, and you have over 5,000 acres to get out and to explore. And then, of course, you'll find the Burton US Open right there at the base of Golden Peak today. So you can go take some laps, maybe do some spectating, and kind of get the best of both worlds and really, really nice, just mild conditions. And then here at Beaver Creek, also 100% open, so over 1,800 acres that you'll find. In the last 11 days, last 7 days, they've had 11 inches. There we go. 11 inches in the last 7 days. 59-inch base, and for the season to date, 241 inches at Beaver Creek. And don't forget that tonight is Thursday Night Lights. So as you take your turns here at Beaver Creek, if your kids are looking like they're intermediate level skiers or riders or above, so level 5 or above, maybe get them signed up tonight for the glow stick ski down, and then there's fireworks afterwards. You get signed up to Beaver Creek Ski School, but again, they need to be at least intermediate level skiers or riders to participate. But really, really cool experience for them to be skiing down under the stars with their glow sticks. Coming up, we're going to introduce you to a really charming bed and breakfast that won't break the bank.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Our travels today have brought us to Avon, Colorado, close to Nottingham Lake. Right here you're going to find a quaint little bed and breakfast called the Mine House. So we're going to head on inside and meet Tamara. She's the innkeeper. She's also the chef, and she makes up an amazing feast every day for breakfast. I can smell some fresh bread out here right now. We're going to go find out what Tamara has cooking.
Mark, come in.
Hi, Tamara.
Welcome to Mine House.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Good to have you. Come on in. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, this sounds great. Thank you. Oh, Tamara, I love this space. A lot of natural light, and you actually have some great views of Beaver Creek Mountain,
Yes.
which is about 10 minutes away.
Yes, we're right on the Avon skier shuttle route.
Oh, yeah.
So you can be up there in no time.
So tell us about the Mine House. Tell us what you have here.
We have 18 bedrooms. Okay. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. I make breakfast in the morning every day.
I love that. And this is kind of neat because you have a lot of space for people to enjoy, play games, watch TV shows, and you also have kitchens for people to cook their own food. But why would they even want to do that with your cooking?
I don't know.
I smell the bread. It smells great. You mind taking me into the kitchen and showing me what you're making today?
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds great. Tamara, we're in the kitchen now where all the magic happens, and it smells great. You have a bunch of food prepared already. So along with the basic necessities that people need for breakfast, you have some very special things that you're known for here. You want to tell us about it?
I make a potato waffle.
A potato waffle.
Yes.
Can you walk us through the process and tell me what it's all about?
Let's look right here. So we get tater tots.
Okay, tater tots, I love those.
I put a waffle iron with them. I spent some time in the Midwest, and so this is a Midwest inspiration.
You totally did that so fast. Okay, then you clamp it down like a regular waffle.
Yep. How do you like your eggs cooked, Mark?
I'll go with over easy.
All right, and I like to cook with some butter.
Okay, I love butter.
Yeah, extra flavor there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so cracking some eggs, you're gonna make the eggs,
Yep.
sausage. When I walked in, I saw a couple bread makers. You had some bread being made. What kind of bread were you making for this day?
I had a guest say, I really like rye bread.
Okay.
So I'm making her some rye bread.
I love rye bread. I don't think I've ever had it made homemade. I'm excited to try that too.
I think this is my best one.
So the eggs look like they're almost done. What's happening in the waffle iron?
The waffle is done.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
All right. So this goes on the plate, and then you have some garnishes here.
Yes, we're going to put a little bit of cheese, and then eggs go on the top.
Eggs go on top of that.
Yep.
What a happy stack of love right here. Look at this.
And then when you're in Colorado, you have to have green chili. Oh, and some sausage.
Oh, and some sausage. Throw a little sausage on there.
Let's have a piece of sausage.
Put a piece of sausage on there. This is your
potato waffle.
Potato waffles. What do you think? Can we go sit down and I can try this?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here we have some hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven and some butter. I love it. Please sit down.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Tamara, we have the fresh bread. We have cinnamon rolls and bagels and everything else you could imagine. And then sandwiches for lunch?
Lunch, yeah.
Okay.
So if you order them, we'll send you a bag lunch to spend your afternoon.
That's a great idea. People could take that skiing in the wintertime. They could take it biking or, say, fly fishing in the summer. Yeah. And then these are those amazing potato waffles.
Yeah.
I need to dig in and check this
All
out.
right,
This looks so great. I'm so excited to try this. If people want to book a room, they want to stay with you, what's the best way to go about doing that?
Go on our website, minehouseusa.com.
That's MEINHAUSUSA.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
You are looking at a live shot of Spruce Saddle. That's exactly where I am right now. And it is snowing lightly here mid-mountain at Beaver Creek this morning. If you can kind of see those snowflakes against our little pylons outside of Spruce Saddle this morning. A little bit of a breeze picking up right now as well, and temperatures in the low 20s, right at 21 degrees at the base of the gondola this morning. But eventually today, we're going to see these clouds kind of melt away, and we're going to be looking at those temperatures reaching into the upper 20s for our daytime highs. So it is going to be very mild compared to what we saw, just yesterday morning at the same time, where it was about 6 below. So definitely a nice improvement there. And then overnight tonight, those temperatures in the teens once again, so pretty comfortable. And our sunset at 5:55 p.m. We are definitely going to get to that 6 p.m. mark, and then by next Sunday we welcome daylight savings time. Can you believe it? And then looking at what's going on with those I-70 conditions, I had a really nice smooth commute in from Eagle this morning. Not a thing on the roads. I didn't even see any wildlife, and it really just smooth sailing if you are going to be out there driving today. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s here in the Eagle River Valley, and then down along the Front Range, almost that 50-degree mark with some sunshine there. And then ahead in our forecast, we have more sunshine on our way later today into tomorrow and Saturday, and then Saturday night into Sunday. We could start to see things changing just a little bit, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's really when we're expecting to see our next chance of snow. So it looks like things are going to be nice and sunny as we get into the finals for the Burton US Open. It's all brought to you by Boost Oxygen, and coming up next, Michelle has more details about your road report.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
So a couple of things just to make everyone aware of is right now we're seeing a lot more animal activity at our lower elevations, which means along the roadways. We've definitely had a lot more deer and elk migrating down along the roadways near the Edwards exit along I-70, as well as near coming down Vail Pass whenever you are westbound. We've been seeing some bighorn sheep coming down to just along the edge of the roadway. So if you are traveling along, make sure that you have some good polarized sunglasses in there with you. With all of that fresh snow, it can be really bright. You want to make sure that you see everything that's going to be in front of you or on the side of the roadway, as well as you can go online, check cdot.gov or coloradotrip.org, and that will give you alerts for accidents, slowdowns. Sign up for the Eagle County Alerts, EC Alerts, and it will actually text you right to your phone whenever there's accidents or slowdowns in the Eagle County area, whether it's on I-70 or Highway 6. Now we're going to take a quick break, and as I was saying, Ashley's been following the Burton US Open really closely. After our break, she's going to give us a little bit of info on what exactly is slopestyle and some of the results so far from yesterday's competitions. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in the heart of Avon. I'm here with the owner, Todd. Tell us about the accommodations. How many people can you actually accommodate?
We're the largest bed and breakfast in the Vail Valley, so we can accommodate up to 38 people in a total of 18 rooms. Every room is a little bit different, so we have king size beds mainly. We have a few queen size beds. We got at least one condo. We also like to give kind of a lot of tender loving care, and we want to make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. One of the things we like to do is we like to give flowers to the nice young ladies and the couples.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a romantic kind of place. And then as far as booking for us, you can go to any of the major internet travel agencies, or you can just go right to our website. It's Minehouse USA, spelled the German way, so it's www.minehouseusa.com. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As you know, we are in the midst of the Burton US Open. It's the 38th annual. This is the longest snowboarding competition that's in existence. And there's a reason why. It's because it's so exciting to watch, and it's really amazing to see how these riders progress each and every year. And this year, it So it comes down to slopestyle and halfpipe. Those are the two events that take place at the Burton US Open. And what they've done is they've changed up the courses just a little bit based on athlete feedback. So if you're wondering what this slopestyle thing is all about, basically what that is a combination of rails, boxes, just some unique features, and then also some jumps at the end of the course. So it's a little bit of everything. And what's really cool about the course that they've designed this year, it really allows for some extra creativity, and the athletes have been absolutely loving it. And the way that they get scored is everything from amplitude, so the height that they go, also the difficulty of their tricks, maybe they're spinning front side and back side, also the execution, you know, their kind of style, how they put a little twist on it, the variety, so they're not just doing one run the entire time, they're mixing it up a little bit, and then also the progression of the sport. Are they doing things that are new, that are different, that nobody else is doing? And somebody that is at the top of her game is Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott. She won this event last year, and she qualified first yesterday in the slopestyle semifinals. So she is on fire right now. And, you know, after talking to her yesterday, she has kind of alluded to saying that there's a lot more in her bag of tricks coming up for tomorrow's finals. So she didn't give us everything in that semifinal competition yesterday. She was holding on to a few things to really hopefully clinch that spot and really defend that title once again. And then also in second place, we had Anna Gasser. Anna is so incredibly exciting to watch. And just a couple weeks ago at the Dew Tour, what ended up happening was it was that same weekend that we had, 17 inches overnight at Vail. So we had like 4 feet at Copper Mountain, and what ended up happening was the winds were really high. We also had a ton of snow. So they ended up, canceling the jump portion of the course, and they just basically had a snowy rail jam session as part of the slopestyle competition for the women. So Anna still ended up on the podium because she's amazing, but I think she is gunning for that first place spot. I think she really has something to kind of get back on that podium and prove this time around. So I wouldn't be surprised to see her really putting up a good fight. She's also just incredible. And then we have Haley Langland, and Haley, she made her debut at the X Games a few years ago, and she kind of came out of nowhere. She surprised everybody as a rookie at the X Games. She threw this trick that had never been done, and she kind of was just like, oh yeah, I just kind of felt it, and I just kind of did it, and it was the first time I did it. And then she ended up winning the big air competition, the X Games. So Haley's great at jumps. She also spends a lot of time in Colorado, so she kind of has a home field advantage a little bit. Also, I really love Haley because she has incredible style, and then on top of that, we pretty much have matching huskies. Like, my dog looks exactly like her husky. She's amazing. And so all of these women really putting on a great show yesterday, and they're going to be competing in the finals tomorrow. So we're going to be live at the Burton US Open from 7 to 9 a.m. not only tomorrow but also on Saturday for Good Morning Vail. And a big thank you to our sponsors for allowing us to do that. So we have All Points North Lodge, Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, and also G-Shock. And so we're really excited to be able to be bringing that action to you. And then we're going to be airing the finals live as well. So make sure, if you can't be there live to see it, that you have your TV tuned in to Channel 8. It's going to be awesome. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, we have a look at your local weather forecast.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Temperatures much milder than what we've experienced the past 2 days. Really comfortable for getting outside today and enjoying some of the Burton US Open events as a spectator or getting out on the hill. Starting off in the low 20s this morning, really comfortable, right around 23. And right now we still have some clouds in the area. As we move throughout the morning, we're going to see those clouds break up, a little bit more sunshine coming in, and we'll have that mix of sun and clouds throughout the afternoon, reaching a high into the upper 20s, right around 29. Very, very slight chance we could possibly see a small snow squall come through, but only about a 10% chance. Now, as we move into this evening, that sun now setting right around 5:55. Those days getting a little bit longer. I can't wait for next week till we have daylight savings time. That overnight low tonight dropping down to around 13 degrees with fairly clear skies throughout the evening tonight. Nice and comfortable evening for enjoying all those après festivities. Now, if you are traveling throughout the I-70 corridor today, you should have smooth travel. Temperatures 49 in Denver, lots of sunshine, really comfortable. A little cooler as you come up into elevation, 29 in Vail, 32 in Avon, slightly warmer to the west of us in Eagle. Now these jet streams pushing to the southeast right now are actually going to bring some sunny skies. This high pressure is moving into Colorado. That's going to bring the nice mild temperatures for tomorrow and Saturday, but it's going to be followed up with a little bit more low pressure, which is going to bring us hopefully that fresh snowfall for Sunday. So if you are headed out there today or in the next couple of days, make sure you're putting on that sunblock because we are going to see some abundant sunshine out there for the next couple of days. So I'm going to send it back to Ashley to get that UV forecast.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Thank you, Michelle. You know, it's hard to believe that you really need to put sunscreen on, especially when it's snowing and cloudy first thing this morning. But you know, somebody that I just have a lot of admiration for when it comes to her skincare is my girl, Mary Hoppius. She is amazing. She's one of those people that is just like ageless. Like you look at pictures of her from, you know, when she was like 15 to like 25 and she just doesn't change. She is timeless and she happens to be watching this morning from Michigan. Good morning, Mary Hoppius. Love you and also love your skincare inspiration. And I know she is a big advocate of sunscreen, and with our UV index being at a 4, even though we are seeing some snow and some clouds first thing this morning, we're expecting those clouds to dissipate and you know those UV rays can sneak through the clouds. So putting on that SPF 30 or above is what we always recommend. And if you haven't tried Supergoop before, they're an amazing company. They're cruelty-free, they're vegan, they comply to EU standards, which are incredibly strict. They have a whole list of ingredients of things they do not put in their products because they are so strict about it. Anyway, they're amazing. Coming up, we're going to be talking about the men's slopestyle competition from yesterday and what you can expect for this weekend for the Burton US Open.
There's long been a problem in the treatment of addiction. People go into treatment, they come out. They relapse and go back in, they come out again. It's a revolving door. At All Points North Lodge, we're changing that. With a focus on the root causes of substance abuse, not just the symptoms, plus ongoing life coaching that meets you where you are at any point in life. Let's make sure relapse is a thing of the past. All Points North Lodge, we believe in you.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to glenwoodcaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome! Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
If you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Look at this, a little bit of sunshine peeking through the clouds right there, and still some snow and quite a bit of a breeze first thing this morning at Beaver Creek. So we'll see how these conditions change throughout the day, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more sunshine, a little less wind as the half-pipe semifinals take place starting this morning at 10 a.m. But yesterday was really an exciting day of competition with the semifinals for the slopestyle competition. So we had the women that kind of kicked the day off, and then the men followed up, and there were 32 men, and they had to narrow it down to 10 that will be competing in the finals for tomorrow. And up for grabs is a piece of $373,000 that they'll be splitting between the men and women in the slopestyle and the half-pipe competition. So big prize purse for those winners out there. And really kind of a big surprise, and this is what I think is so fun about the Burton US Open, is that you just never really know what to expect, and things can come out of nowhere. And one of those things is named Dusty Hendrickson, and he is 17 years old, and the guy's a rookie for the Burton US Open, and he came in and he qualified first in his very first run. So they did a couple runs, they did 2 runs, and then he was able to hold on to that spot into the second run. That is insane. The field of men that were competing yesterday are so stacked. We are talking Olympians, we are talking Dew Tour champions, X Games champions, and then this guy comes in as a rookie, takes the first spot, and is able to hang on to it. That is amazing. So I cannot wait to see what he has in store for the finals, and he attests his success to sleeping in yesterday. I mean, hey, good night's sleep. That'll get you on the top spot of the podium for the slopestyle finals. And then for second place, Darcy Sharp. He has been having just an incredible season. He had a really impressive showing at the X Games this year. And fun fact about Darcy, his sister, Cassie, is also an elite level action sports athlete. They both ended up on the podium at the X Games this year. They're both Olympians and also just incredible people. But Cassie's a skier, so you won't necessarily see her competing at the US Open. She might be, around supporting her brother, but quite the talented family. So he's definitely one to watch for the finals. And then in third place, somebody that we've seen on the competition circuit for years is Stale Sandbeck, and he is just so fun to watch. He's so smooth in his delivery, and you might recognize him from the Oakley commercials that were constantly airing on TV8 Vail. So you see like a little kid say, hey, I'll see you out there, Stale says, I'll see you out there, and the little kid goes, yeah, you'll see me, because Stale's wearing his Oakleys. Anyway, incredible athlete, incredible showing, and no surprise that he was in that third place position. But it could all completely be shuffled up by the time we get into the finals tomorrow. These are just the top 3 of the top 10 who will be competing in the finals. And again, we will be out there live from 7 to 9 a.m. tomorrow for Good Morning Vail, and also on Saturday. And then we will be airing the finals on TV8. So if you can't be out there in person, make sure you keep that channel tuned to TV8 Vail. We have you covered. We're going to take a quick break. Coming up, we have more with your Summit County conditions. We also have your weather forecast. Lightly snowing and still a little bit windy, and just a tiny bit of sun poking through the clouds right now.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
Really comfortable temperature-wise outside this morning. It feels much warmer than it has over the past couple of days, starting off in the low 20s this morning. So really nice and mild, right around 23 or so. And we are going to warm up. We've got lots of cloud coverage in the area right now, but as we move throughout the day, we're going to see some of those clouds burn off, and then we're going to have a nice mix of some sunshine with some clouds, warming things up to a high of about 29 by this afternoon. Now with those clouds, there's a very slight chance we still could see a snow squall move through, but only about a 10% chance. Now those days getting a little bit longer, a little bit more time to get out and do some things. Maybe you can go watch some of the Burton US Open and then go hit up some of the outlets at Silverthorne, because you're going to need a really nice outfit to go out and enjoy all of those free concerts and après events. And if you stop by the Welcome Center at the outlets, tell them you saw this on TV8 Vail, and they will actually give you a $10 gift card to use at your favorite store at the outlets. Can't beat that. But tonight, that sun is now setting right around 5:55, with that overnight low dropping down to about 13. Now, if you're out today on one of the mountains, we're looking at mid-mountain temperatures of 24 for Vail and Beaver Creek, 20 in Breckenridge, and 23 in Keystone, with that mix of sunshine throughout Summit County and Eagle County. And it's going to be a beautiful weekend for watching all the events at the Burton US Open. Temperatures in the upper 30s on Friday, Saturday climbing all the way up to about 40 degrees. Sunday we have a little bit more snow coming back into the forecast. So it's going to be a great weekend. Get out there and enjoy it. We're going to take a quick break, and then I'll have those Summit County conditions for you.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Don't miss coverage of the 2020 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. Watch Good Morning Vail Friday and Saturday, February 28th and 29th from 7 to 9 a.m. for athlete interviews, followed by live coverage of the slopestyle and halfpipe finals starting at 11 a.m. TV8's live coverage of the Burton U.S. Open is brought to you by All Points North Lodge, G-Shock, and Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Well, Summit County has had a pretty snowy February so far, and in the last 7 days alone at Breckenridge, they've had almost 2 feet, 23 inches at Breckenridge in the last 7 days. So conditions right now are really spectacular throughout all of Summit County. But in Breckenridge, they have actually received 2 inches overnight of fresh snow to get out there and enjoy some of those turns. The mountain is now 100% open, so you've got lots of room to go spread out, 2,908 acres. They have an 87-inch base, a super solid base to get out, enjoy some of that high alpine terrain. All 187 trails are open, and all of the lifts are open and running as well. So you can get out and really enjoy that. Now, Breckenridge is actually, they have 40% of their terrain is high alpine terrain, including the highest chairlift in North America, the Imperial Express. And a lot of that is expert terrain, but you can actually enjoy some of the bowls on Peak 6 and have a little bit more of an intermediate bowl experience in Horseshoe Bowl. There's a little bit more groomed terrain. And once you've mastered the high alpine terrain on Peak 6, you can move over to Peak 8, where you're going to find more expert terrain. And that chairlift is actually going to take you up to 12,840 feet in elevation. And then you can hike up to the top of Peak 8, and you're only about 2 feet shy of 13,000 feet. So it's pretty rare that you get to experience that right off of the chairlift. A great place to take advantage of it. Now, Keystone has also had some terrific conditions so far for February. Now, Keystone is currently 100% open. They have received an inch of fresh snow overnight. And so far for the season, 218 inches. All of their lifts are running. All 129 trails are open. They have a 59-inch base, and they have actually received 12 inches in the last 7 days with over 3,149 acres to go explore. Now, something really cool to take advantage of is right now, Vail Resorts is having their 96-hour sale, and you can get the best discounts of the season at all of our Colorado resorts, not only Colorado, but all of our resorts in Canada, in California, on the East Coast. But Keystone really does something special for families. So you can take advantage of these exceptionally low rates, and if you stay for 2 nights, the kids in your party, 12 and younger, will actually get to ski all season long at Keystone. It's a fantastic deal to take advantage of. So check it out online, lock in those low rates now, and enjoy the family experience with Kidtopia over at Keystone. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail in just a quick, short break.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
The extraordinary is Beaver Creek Reserve, a collection of uniquely Beaver Creek experiences. It's the mountain to yourself, a guided snowshoe tour and wine tasting, a private lounge, preferred parking, and slopeside ski valet. It's a sleigh ride to a gourmet cabin dinner. This winter, make your getaway extraordinary with Beaver Creek Reserve.
Pepsi Zero Sugar. All the cola flavor, none of the sugar.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Snowshoe Race Series, January 5th, February 2nd, and March 8th.
Such a mild morning out today. It feels so nice, especially after our last couple chilly mornings we've had. Starting off in the low 20s this morning, right around 23. A few clouds out there, a little bit heavier cloud coverage this morning, but that's going to burn off as we move throughout the day. By the time we get to lunchtime, we're going to have much more of a mix of sunshine and clouds. Things are going to warm up. We're going to be reaching a high of about 29 by this afternoon. Now, we still have a chance of seeing a small snow squall come through, but only 10%. It should be a beautiful afternoon to get out and enjoy it. As we move into this evening, that sun now setting at 5:55, and that overnight low only dropping down to 13 degrees. Again, only a 10% chance of seeing one of those little snow squalls come through. So it should be a great evening to enjoy the Thursday night lights and fireworks up in Beaver Creek. If you're headed out on the mountain today, you're going to have that mix of sun and clouds through Summit County and Eagle County. Temperatures around 24 mid-mountain for Vail and Beaver Creek, 20 in Breckenridge, and 23 over in Keystone. Put on that sunblock if you're headed out today. You're definitely going to want it. Now, as we take a look at the jet stream, everything is pushing southeast right now in a nice curvy flow, pushing right over Colorado, which is actually going to bring this high pressure. And high pressure usually means sunshine and warmer temperatures. So this is perfect coming in for Friday and Saturday. Perfect for spectating that Burton US Open. And you can see just up here behind it, we've got that low pressure. That's what's going to bring those snow showers back into the forecast for Sunday. So again, a beautiful weekend. We have 38 on Friday, climbing all the way up to 40 with that high pressure on Saturday. Sunday, that low pressure starts to come through, bringing some snow with it for Sunday, Monday, and then that sun coming back on Tuesday. But let's see firsthand. Ashley is out in Beaver Creek. Let's check in for one of those first chairs.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Oh, I sure am, Michelle. Look at this. These are your hot chocolate toppings that you can choose at Spruce Saddle. Cookies, marshmallows, brownies. Okay. And I know I'm not alone in this, right? Maybe some of you just got to your condo last night or your hotel and you didn't have time to grab breakfast. Well, Spruce Saddle this season is doing a fun pastry and warm drink special before 11 a.m. So if you didn't have time to go and get your snacks last night, stop on in and get warmed up and get fueled up for the day. And then they also have some really great combo meals that I am such a big fan of. For instance, especially the grilled cheese and the tomato soup combo. Yep, that one's really good. And then they also have some other ones, like salad and a Cliff Bar and a drink, some more healthier options. And then something else that you're going to find when you come into our on-mountain dining establishments are things like this, talking about this epic promise and a zero footprint. And this one just happens to say, skip the straw. So by skipping the straw, you can help save 2.5 million straws from waste streams by 2030. So that's one of the things you'll find. You'll find all kinds of great snacks, all kinds of great combo meals, but you won't necessarily see the straws sitting out anymore, just available to grab. They are available upon request, and they are compostable. And then the same thing with lids. That's not necessarily something that's just going to be sitting out anymore when you come to our on-mountain dining establishments. But really great place to refuel. The sun is starting to come out just a little bit more. Let me show you what the views look like up here. Oh my goodness. So we have the sun. We also have a little bit of snow still flying here at Beaver Creek, and a little bit of wind as well. And did you know that you don't have to ski or snowboard to come up here for lunch? You can always just get a foot passenger ticket and come and join your friends and family, and then of course take some incredible pictures from this vantage point as well. Coming up, we have another look at that local weather forecast, and then we are heading into hour number 2.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Join us at Vail Public Library and engage your senses weekly with gentle yoga, group meditation, or Zumba as part of our Healthy Lifestyle series. Check out the Tech Studio, our very own makerspace. Explore, create, collaborate, and invent in a safe and supportive environment. Connect with a variety of performers, musicians, authors, historians as part of our evenings of engagement. We also offer summer reading programs for all ages. We offer a variety of activities for the younger set, including Reading Buddies, a one-on-one reading experience, Robotics Club, and our Kids Create programs. Vail Public Library is your public library. There's something for everyone, and we hope you'll visit us very soon.
Coming up in just a little while, maybe an hour or two, these racks will be filled with skis and also with snowboards. And someone that we have to thank for that is Jake Burton. This man was, in a word, just a legend. And did you know that he actually has some ties to Colorado? He ended up being on the ski team at CU Boulder for a little while, which is pretty cool. And he is of course the founder of Burton Snowboards and just so much more. It's just hard to describe him, right? But legend, I think, is the best word that I can think of at the moment. And he started Burton Snowboards back in the 1980s, and he was very much a team with his wife Donna, who he met when she was only 18, and she led on a little bit about how they first met. And when his pickup line was, "Hi, my name is Jake and I build snowboards." Yep. That'll work, right? And clearly it did. They ended up having 3 sons together, and Donna is very much still at the head of Burton Snowboards and very much the heart of it as well. And Jake, unfortunately, he passed away at the age of 65 in November of 2019, and I think it just broke the hearts of millions of us. And he passed away from complications of cancer. But he not only helped to create this thing that so many of us just completely and truly love, but he also really worked hard to develop the next generation. And he and Donna created the Chill Foundation in the 1990s, and since then they have helped thousands and thousands of kids. And we're going to learn a little bit more about that Chill Foundation.
I'll put my hand out. You just go your regular go.
Alondra, nice to meet you.
For so many of us, board sports are an escape, and Chill Kids fit right into that. To introduce youth to these sports that we're so incredibly passionate about and give them this emotional support and just stoke really is amazing, and we're really, really proud of what we do at Chill.
Rock Point School is a boarding and day school. Our mission is to prepare young people for life after high school.
I was one of those people who just really wanted to go to school but couldn't for a plethora of reasons, a lot of anxiety, depression, really just not great stuff.
Youth are at Rock Point to really overcome some significant challenges that they have. Chill fits right in there with a way to get them out of the school, get them to the mountain, get them interacting with other youth, and get them to apply all this hard work they do on themselves in this new way, in this new perspective, in this new environment.
So in respect, patience, persistence, responsibility, courage, pride.
They all start from pretty much the same level and then all kind of progress together.
Going snowboarding, it's like a ritual. You get the gear, then you just go and go and go and go. When you're done, you're exhausted, but it's a good exhausted.
I remember that first day, you just keep bumping your butt, or you can't even drag the board with you, and you want to quit.
Even if you want to quit, you still have to get to the bottom of the hill. And usually by the time you get up and get to the bottom of the hill, you're like, oh, okay, I figured it out. And so you go back up.
So many of the youth we work with at Chill don't really have an opportunity to fail, get up, try to succeed, because they're in treatment. They're doing things that every day are so emotionally draining. And so then you bring them out to Chill, and they get to just focus on being a kid.
We've watched kids who are not engaged in things go to Chill a few times and find that they love to be active and they love to be on the snow.
With my OCD, I used to just kind of sit at home all day doing nothing, being afraid to see the world. And I look back on that and I think, like, how could I have done that?
For the youth we work with, it can be life-changing, and I've seen it in all of our programs, but I think snow is really where we see it the most, because it's that physical activity of going up a mountain, coming down a mountain. It's an obvious analogy for what a lot of these kids are facing.
Meeting people, talking to people, learning, just really inspired me to think, like, okay, I can do this a lot in other parts of my life, and it's time for me to do that. I'm ready. I'm excited.
This is the dark room, my favorite place.
I was talking to my sister the other day, and I said, I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. I hadn't said that in a good 4 or 5 years. It was crazy to have it come out so naturally and not feel weird, just to feel true. Why wouldn't you take the opportunity to improve your life while also having a blast? It's cool that you can do that through snowboarding.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Well, it looks like that sun is slowly starting to make its way out this morning. That is a live look over by the covered bridge in Vail. And hopefully as we move throughout the afternoon, we are going to see a lot more sunshine in the forecast. Starting out with a few clouds in the area this morning, a little bit overcast, but that's already starting to burn off. As we move throughout the afternoon, things are going to warm up, reaching a high of about 29. And we're going to start to see that mix of sun and clouds coming in throughout the afternoon today. Very slight chance that we might have a snow shower come through, about 10%. I think if that happens, it's more likely to happen this morning than as we move throughout the afternoon. Now, as I said, things are warming up. It's going to be a beautiful day. That day now lasting all the way to 5:55 with daylight savings time kicking out in just about another week, next Saturday night into Sunday. Tonight, that overnight low is only going to drop down to about 13. And again, a very slight chance of snow showers throughout the evening tonight. Perfect time to travel the I-70 corridor. Come on up for the Burton US Open. Temperature is almost to 50 in Denver at 49, 29 for Vail, 32 in Avon, and 38 in Eagle. This sunshine is going to last throughout the rest of the Burton Open on Friday and Saturday, with that snow coming back into the forecast on Sunday. Don't go anywhere. We've got a second half of Good Morning Vail coming up with some great interviews and great things we'll be talking about.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning. Happy hour number 2. I'm Ashley Pearl. I'll be your first chair reporter this morning, live from Beaver Creek, 10,200 feet above sea level. And we have some big, fluffy snowflakes that are falling right now, and also quite a bit of wind out here. So a little bit different than what's happening on the valley floor. And as I had a very smooth, just clear commute coming in from Eagle this morning. So we'll see how things clear up throughout the day. But the big news in Vail Resorts right now is that we have a sale going on. That is my favorite 4-letter word. I don't know about you, but especially when it comes to lodging and booking your spring adventures, this is the time to do it. So you have until tomorrow at midnight to get these deals. And this spans from Vail, Beaver Creek, Breckenridge, Keystone, Crested Butte. So if you are thinking like, this Burton US Open thing sounds pretty cool. Maybe we should go check it out this weekend. Why not do it and save money at the same time? So check out those deals. Just go to your individual resort of choice and you can find them right there on the websites. But you only have until tomorrow night to get those sweet deals on lodging and also on the Epic Mountain Express shuttle. So if that's a little bit easier for you, or if you're going to be flying in, you want to get an extra deal on that shuttle to get up to the mountains, great time to do it. So as far as what's happening with the Burton US Open today, starting at 10 a.m., we have the half pipe semifinals. The ladies will be kicking it off. And then at 11:30, we have a chill ride. So you can go and meet at the Burton pop-up store and take a few runs. And then at 12:30, come back for the guys as they compete in the half pipe semifinals. And some locals to be watching out for. Jake Pates, he's an Eagle guy. He's an Olympian. He's a Dew Tour champion. And guaranteed he's going to be putting on a great show and fighting to get into that top spot so he can move on to the finals for Saturday. Also Zoe Kalapos, she's another Vail local lady. Excited to see them both competing. And then tonight from 4:30 to 6 over at the Lion's Head Burton store, they will have a Burton Ride On Jake exhibit. So you'll notice the hashtag Ride On Jake, and it's really kind of taken off. And they're even going to be doing a day to really celebrate Jake and his legacy coming up on March 13th, where you can snowboard at some resorts across the world for free. So you can go to the Burton US Open to learn a little bit more about that. But oh my gosh, Michelle, I mean, so much going on. There's also a free concert tonight at 6:30 over at Solaris. There's just so much going on, and then that doesn't even cover what's happening here at Beaver Creek. What are you going to be up to tonight? What are your plans?
No, that doesn't even cover everything happening in Beaver Creek, because Thursdays are one of my favorite days in Beaver Creek because they do Thursday night lights. Now, if this is something you've never participated in, it's free. Another awesome 4-letter word. But you sign up, you have to be a level 5 skier or rider. You sign up at Children's Ski School, and then they do a glow stick ski down from the ranch. You take the Hay Meadow gondola up to the ranch. You do your glow stick ski down, and then it's followed up with fireworks. It's such a fun evening for the whole family. Now, if you have little skiers who aren't quite at a level 5, a couple great places to view it are the Hyatt patio. They have a nice big wood burning fire you can roast s'mores at, or even at the Beaver Creek Chop House. They have a great patio to view those fireworks too. Now, not only that, ladies, there is a free free ladies social tour that goes Tuesday through Fridays. You meet at the base of Centennial Chair at 10 a.m. It's a 2-hour tour. Again, it's a social tour. They're looking for intermediate and above ability level. And tomorrow on Friday, they actually have a demo day with Beaver Creek Sports. So it's a great way to get out there, meet some other ladies who enjoy getting out on the hill, and maybe test out a new pair of skis for yourself while you're out there. But we have a great show coming your way. I'm going to be doing a little bit of shopping in the studio here with Lion's Head Jewelers, Outdoor Divas. Don't go anywhere. We've got your local weather coming up next.
Don't miss coverage of the 2020 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. Watch Good Morning Vail Friday and Saturday, February 28th and 29th from 7 to 9 a.m. for athlete interviews, followed by live coverage of the slopestyle and halfpipe finals starting at 11 a.m. TV8's live coverage of the Burton U.S. Open is brought to you by All Points North Lodge, G-Shock, and Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. 49 degrees. 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Aron's, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tuning Maestros. Your experience on the mountain will always benefit from the true bases and dialed-in edges Christie Sports expert technicians provide. Bring your skis and snowboards in today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Really comfortable outside this morning compared to what we've seen over the last couple of days. Starting off in the low 20s, a few clouds in the area right now. That's going to burn off as we move throughout the afternoon. We're going to see a lot more sunshine coming into the forecast today. We'll have that mix of sun and clouds heating up to a high of about 29. Slight chance of a snow shower. It looks like Ashley was having a little squall come through up in Beaver Creek this morning. But as we move into tonight, that overnight low is only going to drop down to about 13 for that overnight low. That sun now setting right around 5:55. Those days getting a little bit longer. If you are headed out, mid-mountain temperatures today, 24 for Vail and Beaver Creek, 20 in Breckenridge, and 23 over in Keystone. And you are going to see that mix of sun and clouds throughout Summit County and Eagle County. Friday, Saturday, Burton US Open. Temperatures, weather is going to be absolutely perfect. 38 on Friday, Saturday, hopefully climbing all the way up to around 40 degrees with that snow coming back into the forecast on Sunday. Talking about snow, I'm going to send it back to Ashley and see if it's still snowing up in Beaver Creek for Ashley's First Chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Oh yeah, girl, it's still snowing. Just looking out the windows here at Spruce Saddle, and those flakes are pretty substantial first thing this morning, but starting to see a little bit better visibility. I can actually see over to Game Creek in Vail from where I am right now, but I'm just getting cleared to take my first run, so that'll be happening in just a few minutes. But as I'm kind of cruising around and getting geared up inside Spruce Saddle, something that I just think is really fascinating is they have some historical pictures in here. And right next to the condiment station, you'll see this one, which has the it's just an Evercrisp lettuce poster. And so, of course, that's convenient and, you know, goes with the whole theme of like food and condiments. But what's really important about this is that back in the 1920s, Avon and Minturn and Vail happened to be the lettuce capital of the United States. And it was a really short-lived thing, but, you know, we had the gold rush, obviously, in Colorado, and then we had this lettuce rush for a couple years. And what ended up happening was it was this huge cash crop. People made a ton of money. And then because of like farming practices, people didn't really know how to turn over the fields properly. Also, they figured out in California they could grow lettuce year round. And then there's also the packing issues of having to ship it out in iced containers, iced railroad containers. But for a few short years, this lettuce crop was a huge, huge moneymaker here in the Vail Valley. So you'll find some of the old pictures of some of the lettuce sheds and some of the farms. And that's really what Beaver Creek was before it became the resort. So pretty interesting to see how things evolve throughout history. And obviously you can get some great menu items here that probably include some delicious Rocky Mountain lettuce. All right, we're going to take a break. Coming up, we have your weather forecast, and then I'll be taking you out for our first turns of the morning.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night, PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
The Signature Clubs are the most sought-after private clubs in Vail and Beaver Creek. There are 8 Signature Clubs, but today we're focusing on the Arabelle Club. Joining me this morning is Tinsley Cussworth of the Signature Clubs. Good morning, Tinsley.
Good morning. Thanks for coming to visit us.
Well, it's a very cozy and welcoming place to visit. We're in the Great Room. So what happens here at the Great Room at the Arabelle Club?
So as you mentioned, the Arabelle Club is one of many clubs that we have in the Vail Valley, and we're right here in Lion's Head, and the Great Room is really our home that looks right out onto the mountain. So the members come in from all of their various destinations, whether they're coming up from Denver or from a second home here in the Vail Valley. They get to pull into our valet and come up here and have breakfast and return to this room for après, but this is really the heart of the club here in Lion's Head.
There are some really special features of the Arabelle Club, and there's 2 kinds of valets, which I think are like the big draws here. Can you explain those?
Yes. How many things can we valet for you? Here we like to valet your car. We have full parking memberships available at the Arabelle Club, and as many people know, parking in Vail can be such a pain point, and we just want it to be easy. So coming to Vail shouldn't be the hard part. So we valet your vehicle. We also valet your skis. So that other aspect of skiing, which can sometimes be very cumbersome, actually getting your stuff out of the car, hauling it through the parking lot, maybe even not your stuff, but also your additional family members' things. We take that part out of the routine. So when you're ready to hit the mountain, you actually just walk out to the snow, and your skis, poles, boards are laid on the snow waiting for you.
I want to make sure we make that very clear. Yes. You can pop into your skis and go right onto the Eagle Bond or the Born Free Express.
Yes, it's basically like having a ski and ski out home. You would imagine if you just walked out your living room and went straight onto the slopes. That's the experience that the members here have at the Arabelle Club. It's truly a ski retreat where no matter where they're coming from, they have the ski and ski out lifestyle.
Well, this feels very homey, but this is a home with all kinds of amenities that most homes don't have. So what are some of those amenities?
Exactly. We have the benefit of extending a lot of the hotel amenities to our members. So they get access to the rooftop pool. We have beautiful fitness center that's open 24 hours a day. And then they also get access to the spa. So if they go out and do first tracks and ski the mountain early, they get to come down, take a steam, sit in the hot tub, maybe relax and go purchase a treatment. But they get the more inside track where not everybody has to leave the mountain to go and do what they want to do. The family can keep that center at the mountains. People can come and go and yet still feel like they're spending time together.
And there's a lot more than just skiing, right? You guys seem to organize activities throughout the year.
Yes, one of the other reasons why people join this club, aside from convenience of just the amenities, is the community. And the way that you find your community members is really by participating in events and activities that you love and adore. So we do snowshoeing. In the summertime, we do 14ers. Here we just have wine and cheese in this beautiful room once a week. So there are many different types of events. We also have a kids calendar of events for everyone. So as busy as you would like to be, you can come here and find your people.
And if someone's watching this and they are interested, what are their next steps?
So the Arabelle Club is a great thing to come and experience and tour. So we're happy to come and have you come and we'll show you around. So visit our website, thesignatureclubs.com. You can also give us a call at 754-4250. Or if you're in Lion's Head or on Vail Mountain, come by our ski valet tent. Come by our office, come by the club, and we're happy to show you what we have.
Thanks for inviting me by this morning. It was great chatting with you.
Good to see you.
Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This weather report is brought to you by the Eagle County Regional Airport. Get flight information at flyvail.com.
Well, before we get into our weather for the airport, I wanted to introduce you to one of the pilots that flies out of the Eagle County Regional Airport. Her name is Isabel Moore. She is a local and she's also amazing, and she is currently first in the quarterfinal competition for Jet Set Magazine's model search. She is raising her family of 3 girls here. She is a pilot, she's a fitness instructor, she's a model, she's an amazing, amazing human, and she needs our help to get get her to the next level. So there's only 11 hours left to vote to get her to the next level of competition. And if she wins, she walks away with $50,000. And let me just tell you, she has big plans to help out some other people with that money. Amazing, amazing human. So go to Jet Set Mag and vote for Isabel Moore before you run out of time. Today, temperatures getting into the 20s. Snow up here at Beaver Creek first thing this morning. Those flakes are huge and no sign of stopping at the moment. Temperatures again in the 20s for today. Tonight dropping into the teens with that sunset taking place almost at 6 p.m. and we will be seeing things kind of clearing up as we make way for some sunshine later on this afternoon and into tomorrow and Saturday. But so far, lots of snow out here first thing this morning at Beaver Creek. Up next, your Lens of the Day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
I love the whole line of Anon goggles, and I had to pick an Anon today because Anon's parent company is actually Burton, and so with the Burton US Open, I just thought it paired nicely. But today I have the M2, and I picked this for a couple of reasons. I love the magnetic technology. It actually has 16 magnets in the frame of this that lets this lens just pop right on and right off that easily. It's really cool. Now, not only that, I have to state the obvious here. The goggle strap on this, I just thought was so cool. So I like the way this goggle looks. I like the functionality of this goggle, and the actual lens of this goggle is really cool too. So it comes with a new sonar lens by Zeiss, which is really going to enhance contrast, which is just going to help you see that definition in the snow so much more easily. Now it also has a spherical shaped lens on it, which is going to mimic the shape of the eye. And a couple things that's going to do for you is it's going to give you better peripheral vision. It's also going to reduce your eye fatigue, so you can get out there longer, ride hard all day long. I love everything about this goggle. And it also has a 3 foam layer, with the layer that sits against your skin moisture wicking to help reduce that fog buildup within the goggles. So check these goggles out. Go play with them. Check them out at Eyepieces of Vail. You can find them in Vail, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, and new this year, Snowmass. Really cool goggle, the whole Anon line. But we're going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to be doing a little shopping with Lions Head Jewelers.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
I have Elizabeth here with me with Lions Head Jewelers and Lamina, and I always love whatever you bring. You bring the best pieces. Can we start down here?
Yeah, of course. So this right here is a designer named Oro Alexander. And what's special about all his pieces is that they actually have these things called dancing diamonds inside of them, which means as you move, the piece just shimmers and moves inside its casing.
Not only that, it almost looks like it's floating. I've never seen a mount quite like that. It's really cool.
It's very shimmery. It adds all this extra sparkle. It's definitely anything you wear from him is going to get noticed.
I'm sure with that movement, every time you move, it's going to be like ka-chow, ka-chow.
Oh yeah. And even his rings have a lot of the movement in it, or some sort of movement where you can kind of fidget with it.
Wow.
Which is very interesting. A lot of his pieces all have this movement or a fidget or a move, like a thing that slides or shimmers extra.
It just makes it so unique. Now, what are these pieces set in? Are they platinum? Or?
So these are all 18 karat gold, and then he uses very high quality diamonds. A lot of times he cuts them himself to add that specific kind of refraction of light that he wants.
I love it.
They're very fun. They're very easy to wear. They're very just like a classic drop. You know, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. They're pieces you can mix and match with other pieces, but are really gonna stand out.
They do have that classic look to them, but then that movement makes it really contemporary too.
Oh yeah.
Really cool.
Anytime you wear one of these, someone will notice.
Absolutely. And tell me about all of these pieces too.
So Lion's Head Lamina doesn't just sell jewelry. We also sell a lot of fossils and minerals and high-end decor items. So these are ammonites, which actually lived up to 400 million years ago. So these are a range of ammonites that I brought from the store. And what is cool about these two pieces right here, and you see this beautiful, almost leaf-like pattern, that's actually growth patterns.
Oh, wow.
So you're seeing millions of years ago that they grew their shell around it, and this is the inside that they grew along with their shell, which makes this beautiful kind of leaf-like pattern, but it's completely natural.
Okay, now these two. This can't be natural.
No, so these are natural, but we pair with artists who take our fossils and actually inlay them with high-end materials like mother of pearl, and this is actually inlaid with amylite, which is a natural phenomenon. So it's a natural fossil that has aragonite, so you get that beautiful array of color that gives it that really cool rainbow-like look.
Yeah, no, the color on these is just absolutely spectacular. Now, you have a whole array of these things, which I'm always sort of nervous to bring my children into a store like this. Is it safe to do that? Because they love to look at these things.
Oh yeah, we have a really big store in Lion's Head. We have a whole geode cracking station, so they can crack open their own geode. It's really safe for kids. Yes, we prefer not to people to touch things, but you know, kids come in and they have a ball.
I love the geode cracking thing because that will totally occupy them while I maybe try a few things on or I explore the home decor area.
Oh yeah.
Because stuff like that is so entertaining for them.
Oh, they love it. And we have a whole kids corner with small items for them while you can look at bigger items as well.
I love it. So where can we find you guys?
So Lion's Head is above the Arabelle ice skating rink. You really can't miss it. There's tons of geodes and fossils all in the windows.
Oh, fun.
And then Lamina is by the Solaris Plaza, right near the skating rink as well. Much smaller, but still, you really can't miss it. All the beautiful jewelry.
And what were the hours?
10 to 9.
Thank you so much for bringing all of this. And you really have to go see these stones in person because they truly look like they are just floating there. They're absolutely special. But we're going to have a local check of that weather coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Visibility improving just a little bit, but still some light snow falling here at Beaver Creek and a little bit of a breeze. That has also calmed down just slightly. But starting off with this snow and some cloudy skies, and later on today we'll be seeing more sunshine back in the forecast with temperatures reaching into the 20s. I'm gonna pop down here and get into our forecast. So we'll be seeing that sunshine and the forecast later on today, and then also extending into tomorrow and into Saturday. And tonight, our overnight lows dropping into the teens, but it really is a significant improvement over what we saw, just the other night where it was 6 below zero. So nice and mild compared to that. And our sunset at 5:55 p.m. If you're coming out to take some turns on the mountain today, temperatures will be in the 20s, so relatively comfortable. Still a little bit chilly first thing this morning, so probably a good idea to have some layers that you might be able to shed later on. And then looking ahead in that forecast, again, we see those temperatures getting almost up into the 40s by the time we get into tomorrow and Saturday. So perfect weather for those finals at the Burton US Open. And then we start to see more snow back in the forecast for the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week. It's been such an amazing season. And don't forget to put that super goop on, at least an SPF 30 or above. I have more snowboarding to do, and coming up, we also have some prizes to be giving away, so don't go anywhere.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
I'm here with Sarah and Rarity at Beaver Creek, and one of my favorite events of the entire year is your Beaver Creek Snowshoe Series. And Sarah, this is so much fun.
It really is. It's a great chance for people to get up and enjoy the fabulous surroundings we have here at Beaver Creek. And we have a 5K and a 10K across the 3 races during the winter season. So we have everything from people who are really trying to trim that personal best time at the 10K to people just out to enjoy some exercise and the beauty outdoors, and the 5K with the whole family.
But it's so much more than just the race. It's really an entire experience.
It really is. People have the chance to demo snowshoes. So if you're looking for a new pair of snowshoes, it's a great chance to try some out during the race. And then we have our post-race party. So everyone's qualified to win some great raffle prizes. And then we have the meal as well. So it's a full day of fun.
Okay, you have to get signed up. Make sure you don't miss out on this incredible chance to get outside, experience Beaver Creek, beavercreek.com/snowshoe. Don't miss it.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever.
Oh, you know what that jingle means. It's time for your Watch and Win this morning. And today we have a really cool prize pack, really sponsored by Vail Valley Cares. And we have a little journal for you. We have a beanie. We have a TV8 buff. And then, of course, we also have a can of Boost Oxygen, which if you haven't tried it before, this is a great way to do that because you'll win it for free. And, Boost Oxygen was just on Shark Tank not too long ago, and they secured a $1 million deal with Mr. Wonderful. Now, in order to win this prize pack today, which I should mention, Vail Valley Cares, they do the thrifty shops in our area, so it's kind of like a Goodwill but better because they end up putting all of the money that they make, they put it back into our community through scholarships and through nonprofits. And so when you shop there or when you donate your items there, it really benefits our local community. Amazing. So repping them is definitely a great thing to do. So in order to win our prize pack, today at the Burton US Open, a semifinal event is taking place. There's only 2 events that take place at the Burton US Open. Which one is happening today for the semifinals? Which event what this is happening today. It starts at 10 a.m. with the ladies, 12:30 for the guys. Which event? 970-754-8888. Tell us which event is taking place at the Burton US Open today, starting at 10 a.m. And you could walk away with our sweet prize pack. So keep on calling, and coming up, we're going to send things back in the studio with Michelle.
I love doing a little bit of shopping at Outdoor Divas, and today Lauren Engel came to visit me and she brought the shopping to me.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited to talk boots.
Yes, I think, this time of the season, your feet are starting to maybe hurt. It's getting to that point where you've had a lot of days on the hill and it's like, maybe it's time for some new boots.
Yeah, and I just learned something sitting here because, of course I have to be touch and feely with all of this. And so I was sticking my hand in here and feeling how soft and nice these felt and cozy. And you were telling me about the function of this fur.
Yeah, so, we do a lot of women's boot fitting, and people come in and they look at the new boots and they're like, what is all this fuzz? Like, it looks so soft and girly. Is it really a performance ski boot? And it absolutely is, but the other feature that this does is it's very slippery. So when you go to slide your foot in the ski boot, it slides on much nicer instead of having that struggle wrestle, like trying to get your boots on.
That's the best, because lots of time a boot will fit you nice when you get it on. It's that in-between phase when your foot is sort of like that in the boot, but you're trying to push your heel down into it that can be the uncomfortable part. I never knew that.
I know, it's deceiving. People think it's just for looks, or they need to make it look feminine by adding this little faux fur look to it, but it actually does something besides look a little bit girly.
Now, I always feel like the skis get all the glory, but I truly feel like your boot is the most important piece of your equipment. If you only have one piece of equipment for yourself and you rent the rest, buy your boots.
Yes, you can pretty much always rent a good ski. That's an easy thing. Renting a good boot is really tough, and traveling with your boots is much easier than traveling with your skis. You can usually fit boots into a suitcase, along with your other gear, and or you can get a boot bag to carry them, when you travel. But having to find good rental boots is always tough, so making the investment in your own pair is definitely the best place to start.
Now, something else I love about Outdoor Divas is, I've got some girlfriends who go out, they play hard, and they have an athletic calf. And I might look at this one and think, ooh, that looks so small on your calf. But because you guys deal with all girls, you see these kind of fit issues all the time versus, a shop that might only deal with this, once every 2 weeks. I love the fact that you have the answers.
Yeah. There are certain issues that are really common to women's boot fitting, like problems around the calf, problems around the heel and ankle pocket, bunions. Like, those are things that we see on a daily basis and have, a lot of good solutions, whether it's finding the right boot model or taking, one of these boot models and modifying it to make it work for you. There's so many options, and, we spend a lot of time finding that with our customers.
I absolutely love that. These guys are going to be expert boot fitters for the ladies out there. Now, not only do you guys have the hard goods where you have boots, skis, you even do ski rentals for ladies, but you also have some just really cute things in your store too.
Yeah, usually I try to bring a little bit of both. This time we just brought the boots, but if you're just in the market for something cute and fun to wear for après, I like to say our business is 80% boot fitting and 20% après ski. We do a lot of just fun, cute sweaters, fun little accessories, leggings, but we do cover the whole range from outerwear and technical pieces to, more around town, just fun, cute things.
Definitely a great place to stop and pick up, a couple things to bring back home. What are your hours and how do people find you? Because you're little, but you're mighty.
Yes, we're small but mighty. We are tucked in the corner of Lions Head Mall. So if you're walking in from the parking structure, if you just look to your left, we're just in that left-hand corner, and we're there 8:30 to at least 6, usually later because we're there doing work, but every day.
Well, thanks so much for coming in and teaching me something new. I never knew that. Go check out the people at Outdoor Divas. They'll hook you up with whatever you need. We've got more Good Morning Vale coming your way, including your local weather.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
So interesting that this weather is brought to you by Sun and Ski. Off to the east, you can see that we still have quite a bit of snow, some cloud cover first thing this morning. But then as I turn and we look off to the west, things are starting to clear up a little bit. There's a patch of blue sky that is headed my direction. So I'm looking forward to maybe seeing a little sunshine before the show is over. We'll see. But still a few light snowflakes falling and a bit of a breeze first thing here at Beaver Creek. But of course, as I make my way down further toward the bottom of the mountain, things just kind of calm down a little bit. And temperatures in the 20s today, right at the base of the mountain this morning when I loaded the gondola, it was 21 degrees. And eventually we'll be seeing those highs reaching into the upper 20s today, which really, that significant improvement from yesterday, where at the same time it was 6 below. So really appreciate that. Tonight, temperatures in the teens and our sunset almost at 6 p.m. with nice clear skies. It's going to be a great evening to get out and enjoy that live music taking place at the Solaris, and that's going to be going off at 6:30 tonight. And then looking at those I-70 conditions, temperatures in the 20s and 30s here, in the upper 40s in Denver, sunshine. And speaking of that sunshine, we have that on the way in the forecast for tomorrow and for Saturday, and then we see more snow heading our way for the end of the weekend. But head on over to Sun and Ski. They have some great deals right now, especially if you love trail running. They have some sweet deals located right in the heart of downtown Avon.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
The double crippler! She knocks it down! Making history! Oh my goodness! Here he is. Out of Australia, Valentino Caselli.
Oh my word. Lacing it that time. Nice back nine, carrying tons of speed into that huge front seven. Oh, no! Massive cap seven.
Already cleaned up from his previous run.
What a run!
96.9 first place! Valentino Caselli on the top spot, and the Aussie is hyped.
Chloe Sadowski-Sanat, she has been on a tear, making a statement that she is going to be a real player for the future of women's snowboarding. Her first final, and she has made a statement.
There is that switch backside 900.
That was one of the most stylish switch backside 9s as well. And then on the transition feature, doing a frontside 720 and rounding things out with a backside 540. Holds on.
Insane.
Congratulations, you can now add US Open champion to the resume. Go enjoy, congratulations.
Singing her way into her third and final run. Here's Maddie Maspert.
The double crippler. And she puts it down. Making history, Brando. Oh my goodness. Yes, she has not landed that in contest. Only woman to ever even do that trick.
Absolute history making here today at the Burton US Open. Maddie Mastro, easily the best run of her young snowboard career.
Here's Scotty James in his zone. Popping in switch here, 180 in for a switch backside, 1080 backside, 1260, and links that into a front side 1080. Now coming in switch with the cab 1080 back around the forward. 10s on 10s on 10s here for Scotty. And the front side double cork 1260.
And a 92 for Scotty James. Wow.
The perfect season, Brandon.
His first ever Burton US Open title. Red Gerard.
All right, boys.
This course really suits the way that Red Gerard approaches a slopestyle course. Look at the speed he is coming out of the rail section with.
Switch backside 1260 for Red. Front side 1080. Power of the squat.
Backside triple cork 14.
Are you kidding me? Red Gerard. Holy cow.
The entire field tackling Red Gerard.
Your 2019 Burton US Open champion, Red Gerard.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Hello. I saw you move in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighbourhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Oh.
Cookies?
Biscuits.
Is there a little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Really comfortable outside this morning. Temperatures feeling much warmer than we have over the last couple of days. Starting off in the low 20s, right around 23 degrees. A few clouds we still have in the area, but that's going to start burning off as we move throughout the afternoon. We're going to start to see that mix of sun and clouds as we have a little bit more sun come into the forecast. Temperatures are going to heat up to reaching a high of 29 by this afternoon. About a 10% chance of seeing one of those snow squalls come through. But that should mostly be this morning. By the time we get to lunchtime, I think we're going to be seeing a little bit more sunshine in that forecast. Now that day is lasting longer. That sun not setting till 5:55. Not quite 6 o'clock yet, but we are almost there. That overnight low dropping down to about 13 for tonight. Again, about a 10% chance of seeing those snow showers overnight, but overall should be a great evening to enjoy some of the fireworks over Beaver Creek for Thursday night lights. If you're headed out today mid-mountain, we're looking at temperatures of 24 for Vail and Beaver Creek, 20 in Breckenridge, and 23 over in Keystone. And again, Summit County and Eagle County, you are going to see that mix of sun and clouds throughout the day today. We are having that jet stream push everything southeast right now, which is actually going to bring us some high high pressure moving into Colorado for Friday and Saturday, which is going to bring nice mild temperatures, which is going to be followed up by a little bit of low pressure behind that. Now, what that is going to do is it's going to bring us lots of sunshine going into Friday. Temperatures climbing all the way up to 40 for Saturday. But by the time we get to Sunday, we have that one little cell of low pressure that's going to hopefully bring some more snow into the forecast on Sunday. Absolutely perfect conditions for watching the Burton US Open and then finishing off the weekend with some great fresh powder for you. Now, let's take a look across the country today. We have lots of sunshine throughout the U.S. Temperatures all the way up into the 80s in LA. On the East Coast, Northeast, a little bit of a mix of those clouds and sun, but all those rain and snow showers we had on the East Coast have moved off coast by now. It looks like it's going to be a great day across the country. I'm sure Ashley is having a great day up on the hill in Beaver Creek. We're going to check in with her for her first chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
I sure am, Michelle. Groomers are riding really nice and fast, even though we had a little fresh snow first thing this morning. And temperatures in the 20s right now, but no sign of snow at all. Beaver Creek is 100% open, over 1,800 acres that you can explore. And if you need to get some gear to get out here and really enjoy the slopes, might I recommend stopping in to Sun and Ski. I'm going to pull off to the side over here so that we're nice and safe and out of people's way so I can see what's coming at me. So here, I'm going to stop right here. But Sun and Ski, they're doing a huge winter blowout sale right now. So 20 to 60% off. And then also yesterday, I was doing a little shopping for some new running shoes, and they have up to 54% off some of the best name brands when it comes to running. So really great deals. And again, they're located right in the heart of downtown Avon. But look at this, as I'm kind of looking off toward the west, we're starting to see those patches of blue sky emerge and a little bit of sunshine also at the very top of the mountains in the distance there. So sun is on the way, but cloudy start to the morning, and also just nice to have these mild temperatures, especially yesterday at this time. I mean, it was 6 below when we started the show, and you know, it's always nice to just see those positive temperatures, and it was 21 when I first started my morning this morning. So grateful for that, and grateful for being out here and snowboarding with all of you. We still have a little bit more Good Morning Vail headed your way. Don't go anywhere.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Each year going to the US Open, I think I look forward most to being with all the homies.
It celebrates us getting through the competition season healthy and riding with all of our friends.
It's always a really fun time for me, and I don't really feel so much pressure as I'm in a contest. I'm more just enjoying the vibe of Colorado.
It's like a reunion of all the riders. You'll get Terrier there, Mikkel will come around. It's just a sick vibe, and everyone's there stoked on snowboarding. Yeah, I take a lot of pride being there, and they put on a great time for just not only riders, but people spectating.
There's a ton of events going on. It's a big whole week celebration.
All ages, all genders.
All the best snowboarders in the world are in Vail, Colorado to have one whole week of pure funness and enjoyment. This year is going to be crazy. We're going to be celebrating a lot of stuff. Can't wait.
You know, I think the thing I'm looking forward to most is really going to be just celebrating Jake Burton, and there's going to be a couple opportunities for you to do that. And there's, going on tonight from 4 to 6:30 at the Lions Head store, at the Lions Head Burton store. There's an exhibit all about Jake riding on, and you'll notice that hashtag everywhere, Ride On Jake. And also coming up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., if you want to take a few laps in honor of Jake and some of his favorite terrain on Vail Mountain, meet at Gondola 1 at 8 a.m. and then everybody's going to go up to the top of Chair 4, and then there will be a ski down through Riva Glades and just celebrating Jake. And then on Saturday night at 6:45, along with the Burton Carpenter family, there will be some fireworks taking place right at the Solaris stage. So just some great opportunities to say a big thank you to Jake, to celebrate his legacy and everything that he did to change our world in such an amazing, amazing way. And then of course today we have the half pipe semifinals, and so you'll be seeing that field narrow down to the finalists that will be competing on Saturday. And of course we have to give a big shout out to Jake Pates, our local Eagle boy, Zoe Kalapos, also our local girl who will be competing, both of them today, to make it into the finals. So fingers crossed that we see our local representation. And then of course it's just going to be exciting to see how this modified pipe really performs for the first time here at the Burton US Open. This is brand new for the US Open to have a modified pipe. So it's going to be just really exciting to watch. But also don't miss the finals. We're going to be broadcasting those live here on TV8, and also we'll be live from 7 to 9 a.m. tomorrow and Saturday right at the base of Golden Peak. Thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Thanks to All Points North Lodge. And also a big thank you to G-Shock. Coming up, we'll let you know what's on the way for the show tomorrow. So stay with us.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
I have Tegan Davis here with me with the Eagle Valley Library District, and the library is no longer just about books. You guys have a whole digital experience.
We do. So you can hop online through our website, evld.org, and you can check out ebooks, audiobooks. We also have digital magazines. We have digital music that you can download. You can download up to 5 songs a week that you get to keep, and it's the whole Sony music collection, so there's a lot of music there. We also have our streaming channels, which is Acorn TV, which is all British dramas, movies, and then we also have great courses. So if you want to step up your game, learn a little bit, we have great courses that you can stream, as well as our Spanish novella channel, so you can watch a bunch of Spanish dramas. And then we also have Tumble Books, which is for little kids to experience books online as well that are animated, and they can also work on their reading skills.
That is fantastic. Go check it out at the Eagle Valley Library District.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henridan Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm pretty excited. We've got a great show coming your way tomorrow. We're actually going to be live at the Burton US Open tomorrow and Saturday morning, so you're not going to want to miss that. Tune in. We'll be talking to some great guests and sponsors. So check us out live 7 a.m. to 9. Thanks for watching, folks.